let's change this button up. G'day, Stu from UAV Futures here. Welcome back to the FPV Mix, the greatest live stream on the internet. I forgot the dog. I knew I'd forgotten something, so I'm just setting up here, getting ready for the stream. Let me run over and get one of the stars of the show in here. Bear with me. Yeah, perfect start right here. Come on, Charlie. Charlie, come on. Good boy. On your bed. Woo. Okay, good boy. There we go. G'day. Welcome back to the FPV Mix, the greatest live stream on the internet. Grab yourself a cup of coffee, grab yourself a beer, sit back, relax. Maybe it's a cup of tea. We're going to be talking all things drones for about the next 90 minutes or so, answering your questions, watching some videos, just hanging out, having fun. But most importantly, this stream is for you. I want you to think, man, I got a big day coming up, or maybe you've already been through a big day, whether it be the morning, the night. It is for you to just unwind, chill out, talk to some of the stream family here, just have a good time. So I want you to feel awesome. Why? Because you are awesome. I want to say too, a huge shout out. We're going to see who is here in the chat. Hopefully my mic is working. Look at that heartbeat after that little run to the garage door there, popping 100 beats per minute. And before I'd even started this stream, some of you nutters had sent through some super chats. I'm going to add your name to the list right here, because when I was looking at like the startup screen or the analytics behind it while I'm getting ready, copying my stream key, all that sort of stuff, well, it said, man, you've already got some donations in there. So you absolute crazy people. Let me have a look right here, just in case. I want to make sure that I haven't missed any. So scrolling through the chat, I can see we've got Test Pilot Tim. He's saying, yo, what's going on? I'm going to add your name to this list, Tim, and we're going to give Charlie a little snack there. But I'm wondering if I missed anybody else's, because apparently there was another donation. I just want to make sure if that was you, please let me know. Here you go, Charlie, too, jumping over. There you go, the first bit of breakfast from Test Pilot Tim. Oh yeah, that's delicious. Thanks very much, guys. But let's see. License to Drive says that UAV Futures. Someone just else started streaming. Khalid. That noise. Kiz Bartlett sent a throw donation as well. Thank you very much, Kiz. Look at that, 105 beats. I'm spitting everywhere. Whoo, Stuart, settle down. Let's have some fun with the people in the chat. Let me know who is going flying this weekend, or what are you going to be flying as well. All right. And of course, thank you very much, Kiz. I've added your name to the list as well. There you go, Charlie. A little bit of breakfast. And the Salappy one as well, saying, give old boy a treat. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. Great to have your support here. What we are working on today, you might see, I thought, well, I'll put a little donation goal there, something nice to Mrs. UAV Futures, just to say, hey, she doesn't know that we're doing this, but hey, thanks for all your help behind the scenes, helping the show run, and basically, yeah, being a huge part of UAV Futures that nobody ever sees. So, I just want to say thank you to her. So we're going to try and get her something special, perhaps with your help as well. I'm adding some people's names to the list. So Slappy, adding your name as well. And if you're wondering, last week, so Bad Manners, please let me know here if you're in the chat. I've seen your email. This was Bad Manners' drone. Congratulations. He won that. That is there. And this week is, well, this bad boy. So this one, it is a Chaser from Flywoo, a pretty awesome drone. This is the one we're going to be giving away to you guys this week. But it's got yeah, crossfire in the back, got some LEDs, but I think one of these front motors is going to need replacing from memory. It's been a while since I've flown that. But yeah, all in all, I think that is the better drone. It's just that the motor, one of the motors, we'll blame Jono. I think he crashed it into a tree or something like that. There is a video out there somewhere if you just search up a Flywoo Explorer. But let's see who is in the chat. Rax sending through some love as well. Donation. He says, "Hey, need a new vlog intro, please." Say, "G'day, this is Stu, and you're watching Rax, boys." Okay. So hopefully that was, he says, then after the text goes away, maybe I got way too into that. Hopefully that will suffice right there. I'm going to scroll in. The random family man is saying love to Mrs. UAV Futures. Santo Spectro says, how do I get in the giveaway? Well, we've got 2 types of giveaways today. Of course, we have... actually, I made a mistake. This is not Bad Manners. This is the jackpot giveaway. Bad Manners won a Hawk 5, I'm just remembering. So it was a Hawk 5 Pro. This is the jackpot giveaway. Can someone who can recall please let me know that in the chat? We had 2 drones to give away last week. One was a jackpot giveaway, and one was one was a donation giveaway. I think he won the Hawk 5 from memory. This might be the jackpot giveaway. So everybody is in the draw to win this, and we've got this one is for those people who send through some donations and that stuff as well. So there's a free giveaway, and also one just to say thanks to those people who are helping out, supporting the channel. I can see Mr. Smiles Aviation is in here as well. And I'm sorry, buddy. I think that was MS Aviation. He won the jackpot giveaway, the free one, in one of the streams, but didn't send through the confirmation email, or he wasn't watching or something like that. So make sure you are watching the stream. Trismel FPV says, that's right, the Hawk is the one that he won. So there we go. So the Hawk for Bad Manners. Thank you very much there, Random, and guys, let me know what's going on with the show. MS Aviation says, yep, he's upset. Well, sorry, buddy. Them the breaks. I'm sure some other people will be they'll be happy that you won, but they'll be happy that the prize is still there for them to win as well. Isaac M saying, thanks for the great content. I've learned a bunch from you. That's absolutely my pleasure, my friend. That's what we do it for. Tim Redundant says, I can't join the giveaway. There should be a giveaway form in the description as well. And Bad Manners, the man himself, I'm going to add his name to the list. I can see him send it through a super chat. Manners FPV. I don't know why my caps lock was on. Bad Manners FPV says, I sent an email to you for my big win last week. Thank you, brother. I thought it was the Hawk, but that's cool, man. Love you anyways. I'm here in time. Yeah, no, actually, it was the Hawk. I made a mistake in all my excitement. So, you won the Hawk. Today's giveaway, this week's giveaway, for those people who sent through some donations, is the Flywood Chaser. For everybody else, there is a giveaway form as well, which has a lot more entries in it. That is this one, whatever. This is a HG LRC. So it looks like we've got 2 Cine Quads in the giveaway for today. But I want to know, what are you guys up to? What have you been flying? And what is the single most underrated piece of gear, right? I want to have a discussion about gear and drones. What is some of the single most underrated pieces of kit that you take out to your flying field that people might not expect? For me, I think the TS100 is an absolute godsend. But more than that, like I've been making some videos on this in the background over there. But sugar, honey, iced tea. Woo! Thank you very much there. Donnie's sending some love too, and going to be helping me get something nice for Mrs. UAV Futures to say, hey everyone, and Stu, good day from the D. Thank you very much. Alright, I'm going to add Donnie. We're going to have to give Charlie a little snack as well. Maz sending through some love, putting your names in here. Let's give Charlie a bit of a snack. There you go, Charlie. Oh, that's quite. Gee, thanks, guys. Thanks, Donnie and Maz. All right, man. We're gonna reach this goal already. I feel like so. Then I'm gonna need your help to try to choose something nice for her. But face cam, what I'm talking about. What is the most important gear that you have when you go flying? So yeah, the TS100. But for me, I have really learned, and I'm starting to pack this now. Like I've got a spare GoPro. I had an old GoPro that had like a 5, and then I went out and bought a new 8, and the 5 sometimes it stops working. It's not ideal, but I keep that permanently in my in like a little tech bag that I have because I need that. It's got a battery ready to go. Excuse me, gee. It's got a battery ready to go in it. It's got a spare SD card there, so when I'm out in the field, I know that, look, I need to get some work done, and look, I can just take it out. It's working. I've got that sort of backup there, but I don't know what other people use. RS7 driver, one of the legends himself, and I need to adjust this camera. I've just realized we're even cutting some of the legends out. RS7 driver, there he is, up the top, right there. He says Bluetooth speaker for music and a bundle of every time, and a bundle of zip ties. You guys call them cable ties. No, we call them zip ties, mate. I call them zip ties here in Oz. I'm going to add, let's see, we got Paul P. Mueller 908. and he has something quite interesting actually. He says he's been a Patreon since day one. That's kind of crazy. I started Patreon maybe when I had like 1,000 subscribers or something like that. Is that when you started? What year, P Mueller, did you start that? Please let me know. That'd be crazy to think that if you've been here from day one, my mind is gonna. I just want to say thank you. Like, it really means so much to me that I've been able to share this hobby with so many people and have the continued support of people like yourself who not only enjoy the content that I make, but the main thing behind it is they believe in this message. They believe in sharing FPV with as many people out there as possible, getting it to the masses. Why? Because it changes their lives. It makes their life better. It is such a positive, powerful hobby, and I just want to say thank you. Of course, we've got Matthew Blow sending through some love as well. He says, "G'day, Stu. I hope you have a great day." I hope so too, man. I want to say thank you for being here. This is the best part of my working week, making these live streams, interacting with the stream family. RS7 Driver says, "A battery like the one that was dead on your last video." Yeah, since I filmed that was about 2 weeks ago, RS7 Driver, I've really started to think, hey, what can I take in this little extra kit that is going to save my productions basically. And yeah, it's definitely some batteries is what I'm working on. That last video that you might have seen, a 2600 milliamp hour lithium ion pack, it was just for a bit of fun, trying to push out those flight times as long as possible. And yeah, well, that was shot almost exclusively using my phone because yeah, the GoPro might have died. All right, John King says, "I'm flying the how do you say that? Xylo Freakstyle 4S. Learning how to fly an acro. Thank God for the simulators." I'm going to Google that now, actually. We can check that out together. Let's see, who makes this? I bet it sounds expensive. Okay. Let's see, how much is the frame? Oh, that's a build kit. It's a 5-inch. Is there was it a 4S or a 5-inch? 4-inch or 5-inch? Let's have a look here. Lumineer. Wait, they sell this on Bangers? They sell a Joshua Bardwell Beginner 4S edition on Banggood. Let's have a look here. Let's have a look. Alright, screen share. Got to add some donations as well. But yeah, just Googled this. 320 Aussie dollars. What's this in US? That's probably like 250. $230 for a drone. That is it good? Is it good? I mean, if it's a beginner one, I don't know. Oh, look, maybe the price is alright. I know Lumineer has a bit of a price tag. Having JB's name on there, hopefully he gets a kickback from that as well. So he's going to have to, got to put something on there. But I think you can get a Nazgul for that, and you don't have to build that yourself. But look, if it rips around, has fun, and a big part too that would be good about this, it's all going to work together. So you can just get something that works. You rip it around, you have some fun, and you get a huge sense of satisfaction. There of something that you've built yourself. I've got so many super chats. Right here. Actually, we've got Abdul as well, and he says, "Any ideas on what you'll get for Mrs. UAV Futures?" Well, let's think of that together. Abdul, 3. Oh man, I know. Okay, that noise. Why did I ever put that on here? Man, we've got to settle down here, boys. I've got to get on with the FPV stream because this is for you guys. Like, what are you guys doing? I've got Smokey Bear as well. And he says, "For Charlie, hope you're having a great day. Keep up the great content." And I have really tried to push myself a little bit lately with making content for you guys. I feel a little bit guilty for having such a long hiatus between... Thank you very much, those people who will read those out, but between my videos. And I guess when you do 3 streams a week, and then I tried to get out at least 2 videos per week, sometimes it can be a little bit tough. The best part, though, is being here for you, and also when you actually do get out flying around with your friends. It was great to see Jono. It was great to see Trevor. I do love that part. as well. So thank you very much for your love and support there, Smokey. I'll give Charlie a little treat as well. He's leaving. Charlie, here you go, buddy. Oh yeah, that's delicious. Thanks, guys. Thank you very much. And also Bad Manners. He sent through a super chat. There you go. That's from Bad Manners. And he says, how do I pay for shipping, brother? My wife is insisting on sending you a present, lol. Hope you like Colombian candy, lol, prop wrench, and extra props. I don't know. Colombian candy does not sound... doesn't sound legal anyway, hopefully. And Moon Runner, gonna add your name to the list. And he says, would it be a good idea to add a servo to change the camera angle while flying? So, no. First, let me answer Bad Manners. I will email you, Bad Manners. We'll talk to you about that, my friend. And Moonrunner is asking, should you put a servo on there to change the camera angle while flying? Absolutely not. Like, this would be a good tip, but I'm sure a lot of people can understand this when they're flying around. Sometimes if you just go for a flight, you come back, crank or change your camera angle significantly and go for the same flight again, and it is going to feel drastically different. You need that angle as a point of reference. Have any of you ever come in for a really hard landing, and any of y'all, use is probably not the right word, any of you guys, and you have a really tough landing, and then your camera angle points down, and then when you're trying to fly, your drone is actually going backwards, and it can feel really, really disorientating. You want to be flying around with a static camera angle. If you're putting a servo on there, not only is it more expensive, it's another thing to break. When that whole thing, keep it simple, stupid, because if you're putting servos on there and all that sort of stuff, it's just going to be a problem, especially for our racing drones or freestyle drones. Maybe if you had a big filming drone, yeah, then that's a good idea. But yeah, most of the time, it's not a good idea for the sort of FPV drones that we talk about mainly on this channel. And it's not really going to help your flying either. You just set it to a nice angle, tighten it up so it can't move, and just get used to that. If you think, hey, I'm flying too fast, it's too aggressive, tone the angle down just a little bit. Hey, I want to do some Matty stunts type of flying and going ridiculous, some Matty flips, well then crank it up to like the 70 degrees or 60 degrees. Get a huge wide, and if you can't see enough, get a really wide, I'm having a stroke here. God, clip that. Kiz is going to put that in and clip that video. I'm having a brain aneurysm here. You need to have a wide field of view. It is going to help you see more. Oh my gosh. All right, but there we go. Getting distracted. We got Scooter File saying, what's up, guys? We got John King saying, it's a good fly, man. I love it. Sean Williams saying, yay, I made it. Joe's Westside Fly says that, yeah, buy a Mavic. And Tristan is saying, kiss. Keep it simple, stupid. Exactly what I believe in as well. Ben is saying, apparently you have Tim. I think it means maybe time. I'm not too sure. Right there. Someone who I can't pronounce is saying, what are you? Give it away. We have in the thing down below, the description. We are giving away this bad boy. And for those people sending through some donation love as well, we've got this bad boy. So we're going to be drawing those as well. And let's see. Abdul R3 says, any advice on antennas? Absolutely. And thank you for that little spooky noise. And here you go, Charlie. My advice, if we're flying around, right, you need to get, and if you're going to be using diversity, which I strongly recommend, so when you've got your goggles on your head, that means you've got two, a lot of people use a module, or at least you've got two receivers built into your goggles. You want a patch antenna, or, and working in conjunction with like a clover leaf or a CP and a circular polarized antenna, a pagoda antenna, something that's going to give you a broad 360 degree coverage of reception, as well as a focus beam. So where you're mainly flying around all the time, that's where you should be focusing your beam. And then you've got your other antenna, which is going to pick up reception when your quad flies out of that beam. That's going to be probably the biggest recommendation. You don't need to spend a heap of money as well. If you go to uavfutures.com, we actually even have a little article, and this comes up pretty much every single stream, which antennas for FPV. I'll link this as well. This goes through everything, the types they are, which ones to get. There's even some video reviews and that sort of stuff. But this one right here, the real triple feed patch and Omni combo, real ACC triple feed patch, is a fantastic open source antenna. I can't remember the guy's name who designed it. But yeah, that would be my recommendation. We got Tex Bex sending through some love as well. Jumping here to my face cam. Let me add your name as well as Donnie. Just send it through. It looks like a little travel case. What's that mean, Donnie? You want me to travel over there to the States? That would be pretty cool. And Tex, maybe you can travel over here, Donnie. How about that? We'll get you over to Aussie land. And Tex Beck, I should say, saying, had my first fly of a 5-inch drone, Nazgul 5 with DJ Awesome, fun at Dalby, Queensland. All right, so I don't know whereabouts that is. Is that close to Brizzy there, Tex? And going to give Donnie is saying, give Charlie a snack. There you go. Thank you very much, Donnie. Actually, I'm going to go through too and add everybody's name. Thank you for using, I should say, thank you for using that super chat link there. Sorry, thank you for using that Streamlabs link, Donnie. It really means that YouTube doesn't take like a 30 to 40% cut or whatever they do there. So I'll go back through. I'm going to add your name twice. And I'll go back through and add those others after the show. All right. Chrysler is saying your dog is adorable. Dustin is saying, got any suggestions for signal boosters? You know what? Look, and we have tried this. I remember probably in 2016, 2015, one of my friends, Nick, he actually had a little signal booster that he would, or it was some sort of device he plugged in onto his antennas and I on his goggles, and I felt like it didn't make that much of a difference. So that's about the only experience that I've used it a couple of times, and I didn't feel like it really made that much of a difference. And it did introduce some sort of strange artifacts onto the screen, or a little bit fuzziness, or I don't know how to describe it. Drape, someone is asking where we're from. We're from Australia. And what is my favorite FPV headset? That's from Monson M. And I want to make sure that people understand here that getting a headset is absolutely paramount to please. If you're going to spend money anywhere, I think a headset, or we use them, a pair of goggles, is the most important thing that you can do. So for me, I like a value pair of goggles, even though I've got them all. Thank you very much. Phil is sending through some love as well with a bit of a zombie bar face. I'm not too sure what that is. But yeah, I love the SkyZone O2Cs. They're 16x9. They fit my face really, really well. I like their screens. I like the size. I like the weight. It's just I don't know. For me, the SkyZone's O2Cs and O2Xs have been a goggle of choice. Even though I've got all, like I don't have orcas, I should say, but look, I've got Fat Sharks, I've got Omways, I've got DJI, and I do really like DJI when I'm flying around digital as well, but that's a bit of a different story. For me, I really recommend SkyZone O2Cs. They're, and I'm sure a lot of people here in the chat as well are going to be in the same boat. Or there is some Hawkeye little pilot VR goggles, which are like some nun goggles. That's also I got some videos of that on my channel. Guys, you got to stop with these donations here. So Philip, he's sending through some love as well. I've got to put your name in the list. Sorry, man. And Johnny DRC, I'll add your name twice here, Johnny. Thank you for using that Streamlabs link. All right. Oh, and some actually I haven't even mentioned. So let me click here. Let's have a look here. We've got 120 people watching, streaming for 25 minutes, 48 thumbs up. Look at this. With the power of the internet compels you. Watch what happens to the thumbs up button right now. Yes, if you are watching at home, you're sitting there and you're thinking, you know what? I can press that button. I might not be going to be type a comment in here, but I want you to push that thumbs up button. Let's see, we can get that over 100 right now. The internet will explode. Look at it get bigger. It's growing, ladies and gentlemen. We're at 59. We're at 59 here. 62. Here we go. Yes, that's you sitting there thinking, I'm not going to press it. Wait, is Stuart talking to me? Yes. Yes, I am talking to you. Do yourself a favor. Press that. Oh, there we go. We're at 65, 70. It's getting there. It's getting there. Welcome to the FPV mix, where we watch a number change on the screen, going up and down. Ben is giving me some random tidbits about his life. He's saying dishwasher finish. Congratulations there, Ben. My heartbeat is racing when I'm doing this live commentary in 91 beats per minute. Ethan is saying, I love your vids, man. Zoran saying, yeah, heart rate is going up. Zoran, one of our past winners, I should say. So how's your little TBS voucher going there, Zoran? Random FPV is saying, I thumbs down. Of course you did. Denon is saying to put me on the list. Let's see. And Tristan is saying that's what she said. Let's see. Johnny D says we won't stop. And Putin said I thought the internet exploded yesterday. Maz sent it through. He said, oh, spooky noises over 100 beats per minute. Whew, yeah, calm down. Gee, what's my doctor going to say? Stuart, why has your heart rate been fluctuating up and down? It's like you're getting scared every 2 minutes on Fridays, Saturdays, and Mondays. Yeah. All right, let's have a look here. We ended up getting up to 80 likes. Thank you very much there. Adding Maz's name. Adding it twice as well. For using that super chat link. And Jay is saying, we got Jay FPV in the house as well, saying, what's up, Stu? How's the day going? And look, I want to say it's good. I had a bit of a rough sleep last night, actually. Thank you very much to the children, which was not ideal. But here we are back doing some live streams for you guys. So I want to apologize that I was a little bit late. But I got to say, I always feel better after talking to you guys. So I know we've talked about mental health a little bit on the show and been struggling a little. I have been struggling a little bit with that, I guess, for the last little while. And I've tried to be open about that and transparent and let you guys know that. And the main reason is I don't want you guys to feel alone, and I want you to feel like you can get help, and we're here for you. And don't feel ashamed or anything like that. And thanks, Jay, for just checking in on me, man. Sometimes it's been a bit of a struggle. We've had ups and downs. I feel like we're on the upward trend. Mainly, I guess the last week has been a little bit rougher than usual, but yeah, still trying to stay positive. And yeah, thanks, man. Thanks for just being here as well and sharing this love of FPV, this amazing hobby. We've got Tim sending through some love. Thank you very much. Tim Chan is saying, keep it up. I absolutely intend to. And don't you think it's weird too, like how we all got into this hobby? Like we've got 120 people watching here now who are, I would guess, like 99% of them are into drones. And what did you guys do before drones? Like what were your major hobbies before this? Have you ever felt so passionate about something before drones? Because for me, like, you know, I played a bit of soccer, I played some video games. These are all these hobbies that like you do a couple of things, you know. I even did some geocaching or whatever it is, and going, you know, like it was okay, and hanging out with friends. And it wasn't until I found drones that I was like, man, these things are insane. This is where I've never felt this strongly or this passionately about a hobby ever before. Like it is all engrossing, and just it is so much fun, just so it's freaking amazing. And I guess that's one of the main reasons why I want to share it with others as well, because I feel like they have to feel the same as I do about it. Maybe, I don't know. I'd love to know what you guys think. Slappy's saying, amen, brother. Awesome to hear that. Josh Westside is saying, great. I'm officially insane also. That's a relief to get it off my chest. Monster R6 is saying, I'll sub for that. HB is saying fishing. Okay, I can understand. A lot of people do enjoy going fishing. That's probably similar. You're exploring places. You get together with mates and just talking garbage all the time, and almost like a little bit of meditation. Abdul saying airsoft. I think it's illegal in Australia. Yeah, I would really like airsoft. I think that would be a lot of fun to go and get Trevor and take the boys out and doing some sort of stuff. We have paintball here, but it's always ridiculously expensive, and I don't know. So yeah, I would love to do some airsoft. Okay, if I ever come to the States, please, can you guys take me out and we'll do some airsoft? Adding Abdul's name right here. Mates is saying computer stuff is cool, certainly not as cool as drones. So yeah, and the problem with computers is you're sitting in front of like one screen. not like the Fat Sharks, which have 2 screens, but you're just sitting here. You're not really engaging or interacting with other people, like face to face, and you're not getting outdoors. You're not exploring cool places. You're not really problem solving. When you build a computer, it is nowhere near as rewarding as when you build a drone. Like I built this computer with the help of you guys that we are streaming on right now. Whereas when you build everything, you couldn't even get the computer wrong. Like it was it would be very, very difficult to stuff up a PC build, right? Building a drone, this is why I make so many videos about it. It is still in that hobby grade. It's not commercial grade where you can plug things in backwards. You can solder to the wrong points. There's a whole bunch of different things that you can do that make it quite tricky. And then you've got to program the thing. You've pretty much got to make sure that your RS, your UARTs are correct, your serial provider's correct, your mapping is correct, that it's bound, and using you got to understand your radio software. There's a whole bunch of stuff where building computers is just like, and you plug it in, you type in a key, you put something in a USB, and then you're away. David Farrell sending through some love as well. I've still got caps lock on, and he's saying, great to have the videos back, Stu. You were missed. Need the videos since the weather is so wet in Ireland at the moment. Thanks for watching all the way over there on the other side of the planet, my friend. Don't worry, we get plenty of rain down here as well. Actually, it's been raining for probably the last 3 days, but we had 2 absolute cracker days the week before, and I definitely made the most of them. Even Jono came out as well, which was on a Tuesday of all things. So thank you very much there, Jono. It was such nice weather. But yeah, my pleasure to make these videos, and I want you to feel like wherever you are always invited to come out and go flying. I don't want to be in any way, shape, or form this FPV, like on a separate sort of, not a stage is not the right word, but I really want you guys to feel, and this is how I feel too, that if we went to a flying field, I'm exactly the same as you guys. I just want to talk drones, fly around, have some fun, crash into some trees, crash into some gates, have a laugh, and every single one of you guys would be welcome to just come along, go for a rip, please. If you ever meet me in real life, or you're let's just go out for a rip and have some fun. That's what I would truly love to do, and that's what I hope you feel when you watch my videos as well, that I am just the same as you guys, and I want you to feel like you could be right there, or I want you to feel like you want to be right there flying around with our drones, crashing into trees. Like, how cool would that be if we could all, I could just pick some people out of here. Hey, come for a rip at the in-laws. Let's watch Jono climb this tree or whatnot, all that sort of stuff. So I know, very cool. It's actually quite interesting sometimes. Like, I have met some people, and I'm almost as excited to meet them as they are to meet me. And I'm asking them all their questions. Hey, what do you fly? What are you doing? Whereabouts do all this sort of stuff? Because I forget sometimes that my YouTube world doesn't correlate exactly the same as when I'm in the flying field kind of world. Like, for me, it truly does feel like, look, I've just got this small little crew that I go flying with. Sometimes you forget that you've got, 200K subscribers, and it's I don't know. I hope and I pray that I never lose that. I really like that. I just want to be this dude who just enjoys flying with his friends and getting out there and cruising around and pointing a camera at it. So yeah. Anyway, I am rambling. We're gonna move on. Random has said, I'm going to be in Melbourne next year. I'll bring the sausages. Absolutely random. You can come down. We'll cook a barbie there, mate. Anyone who does a clip, that video I'll even put on I'll provide the steaks. Flo FPV Alo says, oi mate, my on-way commanders are giving up. I want to make the jump to digital. Do you maybe have any news on upcoming stuff? Maybe DJI V2. Now this is quite interesting. We did speak about this on one of our last streams with Raisin FPV. And I've just realized I've got to put Dave's name in here twice. Thanks very much, Dave. There is news, or rumors, I should say. Please take this with a grain of salt. I have never had any rock-solid connections or official works with DJI. Yes, I have a contact there that I've emailed, and to be honest, they're pretty lackluster. I wonder if they'll ever watch this, but their responses always seem to be like few and far between. It's quite difficult to get any work out of them for me to be able to do work. I had to rely on bangers to finally get a digital product for review to show you. And yeah, so maybe there might be something coming out. There's been a few renderings and that sort of stuff, but I would hold off. Just hold off at least till Christmas, right? Even if the Onways are giving up, hold off till Christmas and wait and see what comes out then. Because if they're going to release something, I would guess that, and I know nothing about this, but I would guess that want to try to cash in on the holiday season. We've got RSF1 saying, don't spam, I would hate to ban. So thank you very much, our oldest man in the world. We've got Russ Wolf 911 there. I saw some other comments there as well. Damien is saying, I like the stream. Random FPV saying he just wants to meet Charlie. He couldn't care less about meeting me. And Josh is saying she should cover the CASA regulation rules that are supposedly coming into effect next year. I'm playing that they don't know. I'm playing the I don't know card, which I don't. So, look, there's always going to be changes and challenges to rules. I try to tend to stay away so much from the regulation side of things because they're always different and depending on where you're flying, all that sort of stuff. Like I know a lot of people ask me to cover the FAA stuff. I think the best person for that, it really and truly is Bruce from RC Model Reviews. And if you would like to help, if you're thinking about doing some shopping for your FPV products, a great place to think about is Race Day Quads, because they're actually suing the FAA in America. And whatever happens in America is probably going to transition over to the rest of the world when it comes to drone regulations, or it's going to affect a lot of the world anyway. And so if you would like to support Race Day Quads, you could either shop there, or there might be something on their website somewhere about their intentions and all that sort of stuff. I've actually got an email from Tyler, and he's asking if we wanted to just help share the word a little bit. So I might have Tyler, the dude from Race Day Quads, on the channel at some point. Talking about that. Maybe we could actually do that as part of a live stream. That'd be pretty cool. Chaos FPV, one of the legends, saying, what's in the giveaway today, mate? Snacko for Doggo. All right, thank you very much, Chaos FPV. You legend. Wait, have we reached that already? What? That's... All right, thank you, everybody, for... It looks like we're going to need some... What can we get? So what's something nice for Mrs. UAV Futures? We're going to have to think of something together. Thank you very much, Chaos. Today's giveaway is... We're going to be drawing this bad boy. This is HD LRC, like Cine style drone, Cine B. And we've also got one. This is this week's giveaway for the people who send through them, so donation love as well. We're going to be putting everybody's name in a list and drawing that one. That's this week's one. All right. And also Chomper... Chomper FPV. Oh, man. And he sent through a $20 donation saying, hope you're well, brother. Thank you. Yeah, just from the bottom of my heart, thank you for your support and just everybody's support for being here. It's extremely humbling to be able to share this message of FPV and do something that I truly am passionate about and truly believe in, and that is changing people's lives, and drones are the best way, like I've said many times, that I know how to do that. This is talking about this stuff is making me want to get out there and get flying. I'm gonna really have to check the weather radar. Of course, we'll give Charlie a little snack as well. So there you go. Randy says, I got fired today for flying my drone at lunch. Oh, sorry to hear that. Randy Mad Menace, that sucks, brother. I guess I don't know the circumstances. If I was a boss and someone was ripping a 5-inch right outside the office window in like but if it was just me going out to the park and you fly a drone and then you got fired for that, then that sucks. That's no good. Let's have a look. Chrysler is asking about the giveaways. So we're drawing them in about... how long we've been streaming for? We've been streaming for 40 minutes, so probably in about another 40 minutes time. Let's have a look. A lot of people asking about the giveaway, all that sort of stuff. Flo FPV says, again on the topic of digital, I saw an email that Orca sent out. Any thoughts on that? I don't know what what they said. I don't have that information. I'm not subscribed to Orca. I don't even have a contact, actually. That's I feel like I'm not out of touch, but there's some companies that don't want me to do videos. Between Fat Shark, Orca, and DJI, like 3 of the major goggle manufacturers, maybe they don't like what I have to say about them. John Sudo is saying, I was flying, but I crashed my Sky Viper drone. I'm looking to take the next step, but I don't have the money on hand. If you're giving away a drone, I'd really appreciate a drone from you, mate. Well, the giveaways are there. There is the jackpot giveaway, so fingers crossed. Make sure you enter the script that's in the description. Definitely make sure you've registered. All you need is a name and an email. We'll be drawing that one today. If you do get drawn in that jackpot giveaway, which is coming up in a little bit, please make sure that you email me within half an hour, because you don't email me, well, then in that time limit, then the prize rolls over and we draw it again the next day, and then the next day until somebody claims it. And we've had quite a few winners, actually, of people who've been here watching the stream. Bad Menace says, I've never flown with others. He's working all the time, so that's unfortunate, because it truly is it's game changing. If you think drones are fun by themselves, wait till you get together and you're just chasing around some other people, cruising around. If you've got a little track, man, it's fun. I'm thinking about when I'm chasing Jono, actually, and part of me, the evil part of me in my mind, is thinking, man, I'd love to crash into Jono's drone right now just to hear him go, oh, what? We've got Otto1 saying, do you think the Fat Shark Attitude V4s are good? Otto-ton 0. Yeah, I do. I think they're a great goggle. Like, if you've got a pair, if you've got a second-hand pair, you can find a cheap pair, they're good. Would they be my choice at that price point? No. From memory, are they the green ones or are they the red ones? I think they might be the green ones from memory. Look, all Fat Shark goggles are good. A lot of people enjoy them. The only ones I actually really ever had any issues with, which is crazy, is the HDO2s, which have the most expensive. They're the most expensive in their lineup. But look, I think Fat Shark makes great goggles. If you've got them, they're fantastic. I personally prefer Sky Zones. RS7 Driver is saying the green is 5. Yeah, the red ones. Yeah, they're okay. John Sutter says, I love what you do and you've been so helpful. Please keep it up. He's working on his homework. Bondi says, I'd like to win this giveaway to give this drone to my friends so we can start this amazing hobby. Well, good luck. Fingers crossed. Make sure you've entered in the description down below. Tim is saying, I have three drones, all of which have crashed in the first flight and haven't gotten around to fixing on any of them. Have you been using the simulator, Tim? Because that is something that I can't stress as well. Simulator. It is absolutely essential to pretty much saving you some money. So the reason is, look, like you mentioned, if you're crashing on the first flight, also don't go try to do any bandos. Don't go fly through car parks. Don't fly in some sketchy places over concrete, steel, pavement, any of the roads or anything like that. You really, if this is your first flights, you should either be flying indoors with like a little Mob 6 around your house, or even better, if you can go out to like a soccer field, a football oval, maybe one place with 1 or 2 trees around, and you are just cruising around, flying around, respecting the drone. Make sure there's no people there, because you want to be safe. And yeah, hang on. And that way too, when you crash, if there's a bit of grass, you're much less likely to break your drone. Drunga Bullet as well, sending through some love, saying work got canned for the day. What have I missed? Drunga Bullet, mate, you missed everything. Let me add your name here twice to the list. You absolute legend. Now we're just kicking back, talking all things FPV. We're currently talking about goggles and what sort of goggles people should be getting, as well as how do you practice on your first drone? For me, okay, here's a story about a time. It almost sounds like the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, but I will tell you about a time when I didn't respect drones enough, and I was almost one of those people who not made something bad happen, but I was like, that could have gone bad, right? So I just built my Emax Nighthawk. Flying around, I did not have FPV on there. I thought, right, I'll just take it out the back to this oval, this soccer oval. which is kind of in the middle of town, but like it's a soccer oval. How bad can it be? And I remember flying this thing, and it kind of takes off, and it starts drifting. Okay, I'm trying to bring it back. I'm an inexperienced pilot, and it starts drifting further and further, and it is starting to head towards the road, and I'm starting to lose orientation. Luckily, I was able to get the orientation back. I'm like, okay, oh, it's coming close. Oh, good. Okay, keep that heading. And I was able to do that. My heart was beating ridiculously fast. It never was in danger of dropping out of the sky or anything like that. And I could have just ran, I guess, and got closer and closer till it was like that. But it was a definite wake up call to the amount of respect you need to give these things. Please don't build them and then just go out and fly them without practice. Like, I thought it was somewhere safe, but you almost want to do like a risk assessment where, okay, if this does go well, when can I just cut the throttle and let it drop? And that's something that I probably wasn't prepared to do, because I thought, oh, what happens if it breaks, all that sort of stuff. I should have just dropped it straight away before it even left the field. And then it wouldn't matter if I broke an arm or something like that. Luckily, I was able to get it back, and as soon as I got it back, I just unplugged the drone, walked inside, and went, right, I need to seriously be careful of these things, because, you know, in a worst case scenario, that probably could have caused some damage to a house, or God forbid, if I kept pushing it and didn't give up, and then it flew over the road, and then maybe I killed it when it was over the road, something like that could be an absolute disaster. So you really do have to give them some respect, and don't do anything stupid. Try to be as safe as possible. All right, we're getting some love as well. JT, send it through some love. Thank you very much. I'm going to put your name in here twice, JT. You are on the short list for this bad boy. As well, we've got Mawaso. I can't pronounce that. Mawasakoski is saying, always love your work, especially the builds you put out. Thank you, my friend. Those build videos take an extreme amount of work. I would say a build video is worth about 10 normal review videos in the amount of time and editing and that sort of stuff, but I'm glad that they're helping people get flying. Here you go, Charlie. I'll add your name to the list, my friend. Man, this is I'm struggling to do that one. I'm just going to copy paste that. And Postman Drones, sending through some love as well. Thank you for tuning in as well, Postman Drones. Week in, week out, Postman Drones. All right. JT saying, sweetness, thanks Stu. The doggo was in face cam. Yep, he's walking around in the background. Heart attack every time. Sellers FPV is in the house as well. Sellers makes some amazing videos, and he's saying he saw their battery stuff. Amazing. Yeah, I'm a bit scared of checking some of those video comments, because I know a lot of people are like, you didn't charge the battery right, you didn't do this right. What do you know? Just because I got some results that they don't agree with. For those of you who don't know, we flew around a 2200 lithium ion pack, and we got less flight time than on my 1300 milliamp hour LiPo. Yeah. Now I know that the battery, it really wasn't designed for drones. It was really designed for goggles. I tried to look for the discharge rating, but it didn't say that anywhere on the packet. And the amps we were pulling, it was like around 6 amps or so out of a 2600 pack. So it wasn't like we were sucking down heaps and heaps of amps. It just it really didn't hold up nearly as long as I guess I was hoping. And it really goes to show, if you've got it's more about, if you want to do long range or long flight times, the drone is so much more important than the battery. I don't know, what do you guys think as well? Like, if you were going to be flying around long range, would you be using some lithium ion cells, or do you still believe in lipos? I've got to catch up on these chat. Moto Ref FPV says, hey Stu, doing a new 2020 race build video soon. Probably not in 2020. Got some stuff to take care of in 2020, and I'm just working my way back into. I'm very conscious, I guess, on my professional life of not doing everything at once. So like I was definitely struggling with my mental health and making videos, and thank you so much for you guys being here with me through that as well, because I don't know if UAV Futures would still be here without these streams that were happened every single week. and I'm eternally grateful for doing that. And I just want to ease into making those videos. So, yeah, we'll just have to see. And build videos are an extreme amount of work. Yes, I think it's time to do one. Do I think I'll get one done this year? I'm not entirely sure. Let's have a look. Just pilot Tim as well. Will Mrs. UAV Futures ever be on the live stream? Maybe, I don't know. But see, it's hard because we've got 2 young children as well. We've got 2 kids under 3, so a 3-year-old and a like a 8-month-old, so, or 3.5-year-old, I should say. So might be a bit tricky. We need a babysitter. Philip Hazer, send it through some love as well. And Bad Manners says, my Explorer gets 30 minutes with that pack you tested. Okay. I wonder, have you ever tried it, Bad Manners, with a 1300 LiPo as well? So you might be surprised at the results, because LiPos, they're not terrible, man. I think people were just looking for something else to cruise around on. And try to push it out a little bit more. I really wasn't the fan. The reason I like LiPos is because, look, I still got a 17-minute flight or a 16.5-minute flight on my LiPo. But if I did want it, I had that power to absolutely punch it out and like do some crazy freestyle if I wanted. Whereas in the lithium ion packs, it really is just cruising, and then you don't get that option if you just want to blip it around a little bit faster all the time. All right. Chaos FPV is saying, hey, check out the description to George Burns. There's a description for there's like a cheap build option in there as well. Yeah, if you go to uavfutures.com, I think there's a little article right here which we can show you. And I feel like I'm going to sneeze. Right here. So there is a cheap-ish $150 beginner build. You can go check that out. Just here, it's got some recommendations and that sort of stuff. I'll put this in the chat. So there you go. Oh my gosh, gee, Center of Disease Control. We've got it. We've got another one, boys. We've got him. All right, and Slappy as well. Send it, man. What's going on here? Slappy one. Thank you. And Postman Drone says, just bought my 5-year-old, and thank you for this donation. This is him right now. Ha, I beat you. I saw that one. That one didn't scare me. And it says, just bought my 5-year-old her first drone to start them young. The Nazgul 5 is up and flying now as well. A lot more powerful than the Mavic Mini. So, thank you very much. Let me add your list. Postman Drones. And I'll add it twice. The thing, what, you didn't get your 5-year-old flying a Nazgul, did you? Like, that would be a little bit ridiculous. Get them on the simulator as well. So, look, if my kid ever shows an interest, my kids, I should say, yes, little one, I'm talking about you as well. But if my eldest ever showed an interest in drones in the next couple of years, I would start them on the simulator 100%. I would make sure they can at least fly around, fly through some gates, because the last thing you want to do, like we were talking about, there's real world consequences for if you get a drone that goes out of control. Like, it can get dangerous a little bit, so you've got to teach them all those safety steps, of course supervise them, all that sort of stuff. But at least if they can control the drone, you can tell them to fly it back to you. I would love to go flying drones with my family. My poor kids, I'm never going to force them to do anything, right? If they're totally not interested, well, you know what, they don't have to come and fly around or do any of that sort of stuff. But if it would be an absolute dream of mine to be able to fly with my family. I think what a cool hobby to do. And that might even encourage me to get into fixed wing a bit more, because look, you've got to, I guess it's a lot more enjoyable to watch some planes fly around in the sky. Maybe that's what I'm going to do this weekend. Maybe I'll take the eldest one out and we'll go fly that little, I've got a little like trainer plane, which is a lot of fun. All right. Let's see. Ben is saying pretty good frame for beginners. I'm not too sure. I think maybe he's talking about the Source One. I'm not too sure. Celis is saying, yeah, a third kid who is like Grumpy Trev. I'm picturing an old kid. Okay. No, I've only got 2 kids. I'm a big enough kid. I'll be the big kid in this house. Let's see. Carbon Cage saying starting at 2 is the go. No, I don't think I think that's a little bit too young. Max Life says, fly safe, everyone. He's GTG. And Celis is saying we should check on our daily dose of Donny. Donny's here in the chat. He is going to be doing it not today, but on my Saturdays. We're going to be doing our daily dose of Donny. Last week, I apologize, we forgot on the Saturday. We did catch up with him on the Monday, but we're catching up with him probably in this time in 24 hours, actually. And the name is Harry says, what's wrong with giving an X class to a 7-year-old kid who flies for the first time? Nothing, my friend, if you're in a safe environment and you're willing to lose some money when they crash it. But if you, there is some safety concerns if you're doing it in public and, you know, the drone could disappear. Postman, I understand that was a bit of a joke question though. Postman Drones 2020 says, your futures, no, it's the Snapton H823H from Amazon Lightning deal. How do price at about $35 Canadian. Single button takeoff. It's simple and cheap. Okay, that sounds really cool. Maybe that's something I need to look into. A single button hover drone where it just literally pops up and it'll stay at that altitude, and then she can just move it left and right. If anyone knows what the perfect drone to get a 3.5-year-old is, please let me know, because you know, maybe even just one stick control, like something like that would be very, very cool. Test Pilot Tim says, I got my 2 girls on the Mavic Mini to start off. I don't think I'll be doing that. Sean Williams saying, Nazgul V5 HD and loving it. All day sends, assuming I'm flying all day. Yeah, that is a beautiful drone. Plenty of pop, plenty of power, great robust frame. Delicious. Absolutely. Expect a review of that one coming out soon. Trevor's flown around that as well. And my son's 9, flies acro with confidence. I think something random FPV. His whole family has gotten into FPV actually. And Stella says, Chaos, a 4-year-old won the coin. Hell yeah. That's crazy. And then, do I prefer, this one from Matty Ills, and he's saying, do you prefer cinematic drones or FPV drones? Oh, and I've got 2 super chats that I've got to answer just here. I'm going to answer those and then remind me to talk about which I prefer and why. So we had one from Devlo Slim FPV. Let me add it. Dev, it's coming through now. Wait, where's this type? Typing. And it reads, love seeing you still at it. I started this hobby a few years ago with your original $99 build, and I used to watch all your videos. I left the hobby a couple of years ago because I was in school and couldn't afford it, but now I'm ready to get back in. And here's the great part, Devlo, Devos, the Devo Slim FPV. I'm not too sure how to, hopefully I'm pronouncing that, my friend. I apologize if I'm not. I'm honestly trying. All those skills you learned, the flight skills, the soldering skills, and even that original $99 build, if you just changed out the camera and maybe put in a different VTX, you're still going to have a ripping awesome time flying around. You could even do the $99 build with a HD version. Like that's, you could, if you want to go digital or something like that. Yes, it does cost a little bit more money, and maybe if you're out of school now, if you've got some extra bucks, if you're working, you might be able to pick up some digital stuff. But yeah, it's just welcome again. I'm glad that we're still here, still making videos, and I'm glad that you're tuning in and still engaged and excited about the hobby, ready to give it another go, because that's what it's all about, right? It's just about keeping people in FPV, flying around, having fun, and changing their lives. And it is one of the best hobbies, and also when it comes down to it, it is significantly cheaper than a lot of other hobbies out there. So, you know, a lot of hobbies that offer the same adrenaline rush, I should say. So even if you wanted to go surfing, right? Well, you're going to need a car to probably get to the beach. You're going to need a surfboard. Like, you're going to need a wetsuit. Like, you know, a lot. Don't even talk about motorsport, you know, or whatever. There's so many other expensive hobbies that offer an adrenaline rush, but this one is by far, I think, the cheapest one that offers you something around the same price. Even if you want to say, hey, what about video games? Well, let's say you wanted to get immersed in VR and cruise around and maybe do some sim driving on your computer. That whole setup is going to be very, very expensive as well. So, look, I think, and you don't even get outdoors to do anything. It's all virtual. So, FPV, very, very affordable per adrenaline unit if it had to have a scale. Let's have a look here. We've got Bad Manners is saying, I use a 1300 3S, but you're more tempted to fly more aggressive, so 16 minutes. These lithium ion packs are for long, slow cruises. Try the GEP RC baby croc with lithium ion. Okay. And Abdul as well saying, I've been thinking about the 533 tiny trainer to get a taste of high-end racing drones. Any advice? I'll have a Google of that. Let me just add your name. Let's have a look here. Frame kit. Is this expensive? Oh, $35. Oh, is this the plastic one? Yeah. So that's this. Yeah, I you know, it doesn't have to be for a beginner or anything like that. I say go for it. I would probably just choose a Source one as a beginner. But look, you know, it's. I hate how they do this. Why can't they just let me have some large zoomed in pictures? There we go. Thank you. Yeah, it's. I mean, it's okay. It's going to be a tight build for a beginner and all that sort of stuff. So I'm not too sure. I would probably just go the Source one. But thank you very much for that, love. As well, Abdul, and scrolling here, we're almost caught up on them. Bad Manners is saying, with the telecontroller, it's great for kids, brother. Okay. Let me add your name again. Bad Manners, you know people are going to riot. If you win the prize again, people are going to riot. Like, they'll burn the stream down. Fitzflight says, we need a good name for adrenaline units. Yep. Maddie says, shoot, both kids are at school, waiting for my last battery to charge, and and of course it starts to rain. Oh, no. I thought you were going to say you're going to go out there. It could be, at least you don't have a blackout, right? Or a power outage, because that would be then at least you can't do anything at home. And your batteries wouldn't charge as well. Dave Farrell says, the tiny trainer is great fun. I jump between it and my 5-inch when I get out. And JT says, I want to build a 5-inch over winter, but the Nazgul 5 makes it really hard to justify. I only have micros, and the Tiny Hawk Freestyle 2 just got into it in September and bought the Sky Zone O2Cs and the Mob 7. What a smart choice, I should say. The Sky Zone O2Cs. Like, you've got some cheap drones there, you know? Like, you're talking about, like, Tiny Hawk, a Mob 7. You're not breaking the bank, right? Especially when you can get up to, like, some $1,000 steel builds and that sort of stuff, which doesn't mean that you're going to be getting 10 times the enjoyment out of them, let me say that. But the Sky Zone O2Cs, you can have those goggles and never need to upgrade for as long as you stay analog. So that you have a pair of goggles there that you can use for the lifetime, I believe, of your hobby. Like, I don't know how they're going to hold up in 10 years' time. I've been using my O2Cs for maybe 2 years now. And I should say I've got the O2Xs. They're the same as the O2Cs, except for one little front camera, but everything else is the same. But yeah, they're just an awesome, reliable goggle. So congratulations on making one of the smartest purchases that you could make in the hobby. Chaos FPV says it's already rioting over here. Welcome to the US. All right, mate. You got 300 million people or something, right? Though, so you know there's going to be a lot of different opinions over there. Double A says good evening, good morning, Stu. Johnny DRC says he'll hijack Bad Manners as male if he wins. Yep. Kiz Bartlett says he's got his IDST charger today. Need to get a couple more batteries and I'll be flying and recording for the first time on the Diatone, so we can't wait to see that. And how is the coffee this morning? That is from Double A. It's good, man. It's good. This is still coffee number 1, and we're only a half into the cup. And JT says, wow, that's awesome to hear. Thanks. So yeah, buying Sky Zones, congratulations. But that goes, look, if you bought Omway, I think for $150 when there was someone for a special $150, you don't need to upgrade because they're a great, that's a great goggle too. If you bought Fat Sharks, fantastic. Like any of these Sky Zones, Omways or Fat Sharks, they are not likely, you're not likely going to want to justify buying another pair of analog goggles. If you already got those, it's great. The only difference is if you've got Omways or some of the older Sky Zones, you might want to think about maybe getting a module bay if you want to go rapid fire. But to be honest, I feel like the maybe in the Onways, I don't really like the reception as much as Sky Zone. But and Fat Shark, you can change the modular, but that's another more expensive purchase. And by the time you do that, maybe it might be just worth going digital. Look, I think it's a great place to spend some money in the goggles with the Onway Sky Zone or Fat Shark, and they do a great job. I would not recommend the Eachine brand as much. The latest Eacheens, the Eachine 300Os, which, look, I can't officially say this, but they're made by Sky Zone, guys. Like, it's obvious, right? They are made by Sky Zones. Now, for a few different things, and then my review will be coming out of them soon, but they're also a bit more expensive, where I'd probably just choose the O2Cs over them. They're not going to like me saying that, but look, it's the truth. Bad Man has sent it through some love as well. It's two in a row there, and he says, right, I'm sending you all my 3D printer money. All right, Bad Manners. And we have one from MotorRef FPV says, Skyzone O2Cs and O2Xs, or what's the difference again? Let me just add your name here. MotorRef FPV. So putting your name in. For those wondering, that little list, that short list, it's so we can draw this. It's a Chaser 138. Which is a pretty awesome drone, except I think the front, one of the motors is banged up, one of the front motors. You're going to have to change that out, but still the drone itself I think is worth a couple of $100. And for everybody else, there is a giveaway form as well, the jackpot giveaway for this HG LRC Cine drone. That is in the description. But the difference between those two goggles is literally a front camera and maybe a head tracker unit from memory. Two features that I have used the front head camera once when I was mucking around with Jono, once or twice. We played paper, scissors, rock, and you can put, I don't know why you do that when you can just lift the goggles up and see. And a head tracker unit, I've only flown with a head tracker once, and that was set up on long range Tony's wing, which was an awful lot of fun. But that is the only difference. So if it came down to it, choose the O2Cs. Save yourself that $20, whatever it is. Get the cheapest pair between the O2Cs and the O2Xs. Whatever is cheaper, that's the one that you should be buying. Don't think you're not going to get any advantage. I'm not going to get any advantage by having the O2Xs. They are the exact same goggle minus those two features. They've even got the same case. The O2Cs have the same case as the O2Xs with a little cutout for the front camera. It's just the camera's not in there. They just didn't put it in there. So just, yeah, get whatever's cheaper there. We got Chucker FPV saying, thanks for making a start to my weekend. Great, mate. Thanks for being here. You're making my weekend great. It's absolutely my pleasure. This is what we're here for. I want you to feel like this is the stream where you can kick back, relax, listen to this in the background. Maybe you're at work. Maybe you've had a long day. You're winding down. Maybe it's the start of your day. Maybe you want to listen to this while you're out in the field, going flying. I'm your background radio. Hello. Welcome to the FPV Mix, where pilots around the world are flying right now. Maybe that is doing that. I know Sean sometimes plays me in the background as well when he's out at some of his race meets. Over to the boys in NZ. This is the stream for you guys. I just want you to feel like you can have a good time, jump in here, have some fun. Whether you listen, whether you comment, whether you donate, whatever it may be, this is your stream. I want you guys to have a good day. That is what we do this for. So yeah, I just thank you for being here. You deserve to have an awesome day. Why? Because you are awesome. All right. Matt Ills is saying, for me, it's 1 a.m. at night. Yeah, mate, if you're in the UK, it's a bit of, you're getting it a little bit rough. Props off, says Stu. Don't be mad. Just got home from the field, so I'm irresponsible and I'm very late. Props off. I could never be mad at you, my friend, for going flying. Absolutely, please get out there, rip some packs. I would love to see some videos actually from you guys. Maybe we can check that tomorrow. If you want your video played tomorrow, give me a little intro and say, hey, I'm ripping a pack for Stu's live stream or something. I gotta have a drink. That was Drunken Bullet, guys, so we can blame him. And he says, what's this button do? I'm going to double that name up there. Thank you for using the Streamlabs link, even though it does give me a heart attack every time. Michael Belsh, is that how you pronounce it? I think I say that every time, my friend, when you're here. And he says, I'm ready to see some competition in the digital field, hoping Orca comes out with something great. If someone has an email for Orca, can you please email me? My email is uavfutures@gmail.com. I would just love to even email them or ask them some questions. It'd be really cool to maybe we could get them on a live stream talking about this sort of stuff. But Michael, we had Trappy on the stream last week or a couple of days ago, and he spoke about the technical difficulties that it comes, and he estimated he said, oh, maybe 10, even up to $50 million to develop a really competitive system with DJI. That's a lot of money, and he said the money is not there to recuperate that from the current size of the FPV market. You're never going to get that return back. And then what happens is, like, your product has to be better. What happens if DJI goes, oh, that's great, thanks for releasing that. We're just going to release DJI Digital version 2, double the range or double the latency, double the amount of pilots, like half the power consumption, whatever it may be, and then your product is inferior and you've spent 50 million bucks. So it's a very, very big risk. I hope that they can come out with something. It looks like Fat Shark is going the right way about it by doing something a little bit different, and I think that's fantastic. I wish them all the best, giving people some options. But I don't know anything about Orca just yet. But if you have an Orca email, please email me, and then I can at least hit him up or ask him some questions. Let's see. Chaos FPV says donation train. Yeah, it's that time, kids. So that was from Chaos FPV, adding your name twice as well. All right. And then I had a super chat in here as well. This one is from Daniel Hoffen. The giveaway form tells me I already filled it. Have you already filled it though, Daniel? Because there's about 3,000 entries in there. If you enter once, that's it. You don't have to enter every single time. So, or if you have a different Google Drive, maybe it requires you to be in through Google Drive. You could try and check out that. I'm going to put your name in this one as well, so you go on the short list. Or if you are, you could send me an email there. That's just for Daniel, with your name and details, and I can manually add it if it's saying that it is already entered. Send me a screenshot of that as well, so I can track those two down, and I should be able to do that. I'm not going to say that for everybody though. That's just for Daniel, because I don't want to be. I know some people say, "Hey, here's my entry," when you're like, "Man, there's a button down below." But if it's already saying you're getting a double up there, I can definitely have a look into that. Bad Manners, he said, "Does anyone know your birthday?" Don't tell us. No. All right, that's from Bad Manners FPV. Oh, and I got some exciting news for tomorrow as well. And Mackenzie Slots is saying, I'm looking to pick up a 5-inch HD binafly between the Diatone Roma, the T-Motor FT5. Can you tell me which one you think is a better quadcopter? So, Mackenzie, let me just add your name in here. And is there a reason you don't want to get the Nazgul? Like, I flew around the Nazgul, which was absolutely gorgeous. But the Roma F5, let me have a look here. I think that was what Raisin FPV was saying he absolutely loved the look of. So this is his one right here. Let's have a look. If I go to screen share, yeah, this drone right here, I think, well, it's going to have the Mamba stack in there, right? I would probably say it depends the price of them, because 320 bucks for DJI on a 5-inch. I'm kind of inclined. I want to try this one as well. So look, they're all good. It's just, I guess, choose whichever one you like the frame design of the most. I like this one. It's got a little bit of protection around the insides as well. Good camera protection. It's going to be strong. This is going to be a hard one to beat. So, I don't know. It's up to you. It's like saying, hey, do you want to get this, I don't know, strawberry ice cream or chocolate ice cream? They're both going to be... Do you want to go watch Terminator 2 or Aliens 2? Mate, they're both pretty good movies. Like, you're gonna enjoy them. Let's have a look here. I'm going to add some other people's names to the list as well, because I can see... Oh, I just added... I got Bad Manners in there. He was... All right, we're all up to date. Daniel is saying, oh, okay, I already did it once. Didn't thought it would be Reese. Oh, okay, okay, yep, nope. So he's already put his name in there. Bondi says, just want to know, am I on the list? I donated already. Yeah, man, if you sent through a donation today, it for this week, your name will be on the list. Or if you are in the list, everybody's, if you enter your details, there is the jackpot. There's 2 giveaways, right? This one we're going to be drawing very soon, right towards the end of the show. This is our jackpot giveaway, which happens every single day. And if you are here and you're watching and you send me an email and you're like, hey, we drew your name, like, yeah, I won, then you get the prize. If you're not here watching, well, bad luck. You've got half an hour to email me. If you're not here watching, well, then it goes to the next person the next day, so that just keeps rolling until somebody wins it, and then when they do win it, we get a new prize. And then once a week as well, so between the 3 streams, we also do these ones where I put people on a short list for those people who send through some extra love, just like an extra giveaway to give back to them as well. So we've got 2 giveaways, one that happens every single stream, and the donation one, which happens once a week. So if your name is in there, my friend, then if you've sent through one this week for the not the HGLSC, the Flywoo Chaser 138, then yeah, you'll be in the draw. Let's have a look. Daniel is saying, just have to stay awake in the EU. It's kind of hard every time you stream. Yeah, sorry about that. 10 o'clock is probably the perfect time for me to stream, though, because it means I can wake up, have some breakfast with my family, do this work, and then when this stream finishes, if I'm feeling up to it, like if it's not too late anyway. Like, it's been a bit of a struggle lately with some things, but it still gives me the opportunity to work on some videos and, you know, do some other stuff. If I do the stream any later, well, then by the time I finish this, and then I might eat some food, and then I'll look, it's 3 o'clock. Oh, I've only got an hour really, and then I've got to do something with the kids, and then it's dinner time, bath time, all that sort of stuff. It can be a little bit tricky. So that's why the stream starts at 10 a.m. Aussie time. I'm scrolling up here. Dove just sent through some loves as well. It says doves are the best birds. Isn't a dove just a like an albino pigeon? Is it? I don't know. And Slappy's saying, I love the stream, buddy. I love you too, Slappy. Let's see. How long have we been streaming for? And are we going to be doing some draws in just a little bit? Because let's have a look here. If I jump over here, we've been streaming for 77 minutes. We're probably going to be doing the jackpot giveaway in about 10 minutes time, I would say. So if you haven't entered, there is a link in the description down below which says like jackpot giveaway form or enter the giveaway form or something like that. You can go and do that. And just for a little bit of fun, we actually stopped doing them for a while. I thought, oh yeah, look, let's start that up again. Let's have a look here. HB is saying, I think I might, but it could be the turtle dove. Okay. Passenger pigeon is the best bird. Chaos FPV is saying yes, but no. And that's also dove, yes, but no. And Mr. Devon says, what do you think about the new multi-protocol radio by Radio King? Some say it's made by a jumper. It looks almost identical in looks and features to the other multi-protocol radio, much cheaper as well. I have one of those, but I haven't flown around and I haven't tested it yet. I probably need to. There is so much stuff that I need to catch up on. Like when you've got a channel of this size and you have lockdown, you have depression, you have a winter, and we've been in lockdown too. You got to remember, like, it's different for the state that I was in. It was literally, with no joke, there was a week exception in the middle where they said, oh, we'll lift the lockdown, then they put it back on. But it was over 6 months of not being able to catch up with anybody, not being up. You had 4 reasons to leave your house. RS7 driver. You literally could only go and buy food. You could drive to work. You could get some medical supplies, or you could go to look after somebody else who needed medical attention. That was it. And if you weren't doing that, you got a fine. So for 6 months, it was absolutely insane. And I'm not saying it was a bad call at all, because we had like ridiculous amounts of cases that dropped to, I think there is in our state now. Remember, guys, in our state now, I think there are maybe 2 active cases, and we've had 0 infections for 7 days, 8 days in a row. So it is like, you know, definitely made a difference. It was about to take off, and they completely curbed all the infection rates now. So it's now the lockdown is lifted, it's completely safe to go outside, and you don't really have to worry about anybody getting sick or anything like that. But yeah, for 6 months, there was definitely a price to pay for that, and I do feel like that definitely contributed to some negative mental health, for me anyway. So there's a lot of stuff. Like, I still kept getting a lot of packages, though. There was a lot of stuff to catch up and do reviews. That's how we started talking about this. That radio is going to be coming up. We are going to be reviewing that. It's just with all the other stuff that we've got to get through. RS7 driver, add in your name, AS7 driver. And I've got to say too, shout out to RS7 driver, because he was in the Discord the other day, and it was, I don't even know what the time was, but it was great just to talk to him, hang out, and just learn a little bit about you guys as well. So if you're ever in the Discord, I'll give you a tip, something that I'm quite interested in. I want to know about your life. I want to know what you guys are doing, what you do in your day-to-day, because for me, you guys get to see what I do so much in my life. And I know a lot of people talk drones to me, but it was great just to talk to RS7 driver about his job and just talk about life. It was cool. It's nice meeting you in that chat, man. If anybody else is interested too, that is on the Discord. The Discord link, it's in the description. It's just a great place where you can jump in, talk all things FPV. It looks like this. Yeah, just all in all, a really, really cool place. So if I have a look, like a general chat, let's see, what are they talking about? They're talking about, let's have a look here, some stuff about goggles, different sorts of lubricant, the gimbals on the X9D Plus, okay? We've got like fixed wing chat, guys talking about fixed wings. So if you ever want somewhere to talk about that, jump in here, as well as we've got voice chat. You can see Russ Wolf is over in the voice chat if people want to do some live chat. You can even do face-to-face chat. It's just a cool place, man, where if you ever need some help, definitely think about doing that. Let's see if I open this up. I've got to add some other people's name. We've got Shane sending through some Canadian love. Thank you very much, Shane Doherty. And Sniper FPV says, donation train is leaving the station. Okay. And we're going to give Charlie a little bit of a snack for that one as well. Here you go, Charlie. I know I've missed out on giving him some treats. So here you go, Pooch.
Oh, yeah, yum, yum, yum. That's delicious.
There you go. And Vanilla Gomez says, so far only practice on the sim and Fly Sky on the PC. Well, look, I know one of the pilots, one of my friends, Malice Vex, a nice dude. He when he first watched my videos, while he waited for his putt, that's all he did on the sim was just practice for about 2 months until he saved up and bought his drone stuff. So yeah, the sim, it definitely has its merits. It's a huge recommendation of mine for new pilots as well, and anyone who just wants to improve their skills. All right, Postman Drones. He's just talking about some gardening right there. Tristan is saying I work 6 days a week. All right. And RS7 Diver says, check out the link I posted on the live stream room for Discord. Okay, let's have a look here. Live stream general chat. RS7 driver. What is this? Assault drone with full auto Glock. Okay, yeah, that's I don't know if he's got a weapon on a drone. I don't think I'm going to be playing that one on the stream there, my friend. What I am going to show, though, while I'm here, check this out. Look at this legend. If I jump over here to one of the people we've got, this is Random Family Man. He's posted this picture. Look at that. He's got his 2 kids cruising around and flying around. What legends. Families who fly together. Well, they have fun together. Let's just say that. Let's just put it that way. That's it's kind of like the dream there. Imagine taking the kids out, they're cruising around, you're flying FPV as well. You must have felt pretty proud. And I've got to say, I feel proud that I helped Random Family Man get into the hobby, because he sent me an email and I pretty much made a video specifically for him that a lot of people helped. It was like getting into the hobby in the right way, and I think it was about an $800 setup, but he's got a good radio. He's got a good goggles. He's got a bunch of drones now. He's definitely addicted, and I I would love to know, is it changing his life? So, is FPV changing your life, Random Family Man? If maybe it'd be great to have you on the stream sometime. We can talk about it. As a newcomer, a new pilot, would you guys like to see that as well? We could have a chat to him and just find out, hey, as someone who's come into FPV in the last 2 months, what has it changed about you? How do you feel about it? What was it like before that? It might be pretty interesting. All right. Let's see. A Random Family Man is fostering the next generation of FPV pilots. That's from Fitz Flights. Families who fly together. This is from Kiz saying, get high together. You know, the altitude. Yeah, well, as long as you're under the 399 feet. And let's see. Thanks. This is from Random. Thanks, Stu. FPV is life. Live and breathe FPV. Now, I'm sure he's at work as well, so he's probably typing that on his phone. But I think we might do a bit of a giveaway if you guys are interested. Let's do that. Let's see. If you want to give away, hit the thumbs up button now and we'll do one. Let's see how much we can make it grow. Let's see if we can break a record. Will we get over 150 likes? I think we can do that. I reckon we could even get 160. Just for a bit of a challenge. It's always interesting to see how far we can get up. We're at 139. All right. Interesting. Random Family Man saying no, don't do a giveaway. Evan saying yeah, the giveaway. Oh, 146. Josh Villa is saying thoughts on the sub 100 gram toothpick DJI Vista builds. I don't have any experience with them. My only worries, Josh, is how long is the flight time going to be and how heavy are they, I guess, with a Vista unit? What sacrifices are you making in there on the rest of the drone and how do they actually feel? Because that's going to be a couple of extra grams and look, it's probably a lot of fun. I don't know, 100 grams? It'd be cool if you got some links that would be interesting to check out. All right, we're at 149 likes. We need one more. Then let's do a giveaway. Have some fun. Let's get this form ready for the UAV Futures jackpot giveaway. Come on, Google Drive. All right. Other people saying, pick me. And we got some love as well. Oh, man, some extra love coming in from Josh saying, not Josh, we read Josh's one on the DJI Vista builds, but from Abdul R3 says, one more entry. Okay. Well, actually, you get two because you use the Streamlabs link. Now, the giveaway we are drawing right now, to make this clear, so we have, this is not what we're drawing today, right? This is this week's donation giveaway. So this will be drawn. These get drawn once a week, and that is a guaranteed winner. So last week it was Bad Manners, and there's no time limit on that. I will find you. I'll be screaming it out here. Hey, you won. So congratulations to Bad Manners, who last week won the Hawk 5. This week's, for those people on the short list, it is the Tiny Chaser. And James, I'll put your name on there as well. In 3, 2, 1, boop. But right now, we have what I call the jackpot giveaway, which is this. And the way this one works, it's free. Just there's a link in the description. Put your name in. You enter once. You're in forever. I'm not going to make you enter every single time. We're just going to go through. We're going to draw somebody's name. We're going to show it live. We're going to use a random number generator. Just make sure, like last week, I think someone is a bit frustrated. Is Mr. Smiles Aviation. He won this, but he wasn't watching. Didn't send me an email. So if you are watching this, please make sure you send me an email if you're the winner within 30 minutes of drawing your name. Let's do that now. Let me just add James's name, and as well as Bad Manners saying you missed my super chat. Did I? Oh, okay. Sorry, I did actually. My mistake, Bad Manners. And he says, whoever guesses your birthday in the next 10 minutes and covers shipping, I'll send them a Furious FPV goggle module. I use PayPal only. Nobody here knows my birthday, Bad Manners. I'll give you a hint. It's not. It's already been, my friend. Not that narrows it down very much. I'm a month older than Malice Vex. There you go. Put it that way. Let's see. Or is it a year older? a year and a month older. Anyway, our birthdays are, I'm a month older than he is month-wise. Anyway, I'm not going to say anymore. Let's do this giveaway. Let's have a look. We're going to make sure I don't show everybody's details on the screen. Live stream entries. We need a random number picker. And the amount of entries we have, scrolling down. All right, 1359. Let's see. 1359. No, that wasn't. It can't be 13. It was 3159, but now Joel just entered. So now it's 3160. 3160. All right, let's do a bit of a screen share here. Random number generator. You got to keep them generated. Whoa, let's have a click and find out who is going to be the winner in a 2786. All right, let's go and find that winner. 2786 over here. Everybody's details are not getting doxed to the internet. 2786. 2786. 2786. All right. This person, who has quite a long name actually, I had to extend the field. Let's get a little snipping tool. Let's get a new snip. 2786. All right. Let's see. And random number generator. 2786. 2786. It's all looking good. I can close that form down now so I don't have to worry. All right. The winner. Congratulations to this person. You have 30 minutes to email me. It's 11:36 now. I'm going to give you till 10 past 12. So it's just slightly over half an hour. Here we go. Screen share. 2786. 2786. And... all right. Joaquin Rodriguez Sendeo. This person, please send me an email from this email address to uavfutures@gmail.com. Congratulations, you have won this bad boy. You have, half an hour to send me an email, and then we can organize getting this out to you. Having some fun with the HG LRC Cine Whoop Styler drone. That's going to be coming your way. All right, so if you're here in the chat, let me know. Jumping over here, face cam as well. There we go. A lot of people saying congratulations, congratulations. Richard is saying sausages is the consolation prize. Bad Menace is saying yes to tell me how is right. I don't know either, right? Okay, you're gonna have to find Malice Vex. He is in the Discord if you need to ask him. Drunga Bullet saying winner chicken dinner. Way to go. Look at the love we've got there from people as well. A lot of people saying congratulations. Michael is saying March 23. He's just having some random guesses right there. Brett is saying rigged. And let's see. Brett Spencer's, then he's also saying congratulations to the winner. Paul saying, just got here. Hey, Stu, how do I get in the winnings? Well, my friend, we've just drawn it for today. You're going to have to, if that prize isn't claimed, and if the prize is claimed, we'll have a new prize for tomorrow. But yeah, every stream, we pretty much draw a new prize for you guys to win. Just a little bit of fun, just a little bit extra. And Batman is saying, silly voice chat, a lucky flyer, nice, congratulations. Other than that, look, I'm going to say, I am going to say congratulations to Joe, to that dude. Send me an email. Other than that, look, subscribe for more FPV or related content. Look at that. We got MS Aviation, who I think he's saying, oh, I just finished eating. I think he was the winner the other day. Let's see. And other people having a giggle as well with some party hats. I am clicking on this window. We've been streaming for 94 minutes. I want to say have a great day. Whether it be the morning, whether it be the evening, I want you to feel good about yourself. Why? Because you deserve it. You are awesome people. And I don't say that lightly. Like, I am proud to be in the hobby with you. You are all amazing. FPV, just the community is better for having you in it. So thank you for being part of this. Thank you for being part of the stream. Tomorrow we have a bit of a special box to open. So I got a special gift that I haven't looked at it too much. I will be opening it on stream tomorrow in What's in the Studio. It is a mystery box from some of you guys. So some of you guys got together and organized something. I am going to be opening it on stream. It is a huge package. Kiss. No, random, no. Yeah, so it's a big package. We'll be opening it up tomorrow, and I'm kind of excited, right? So we're going to be checking it out and just having a look, having a play. It all sounds bad, doesn't it? But with whatever's in that box. So anyway, hopefully you guys enjoyed the stream. I had a great time. Thanks for being here. Thanks for making my day better, because I've actually felt a bit rough the past couple of days. Since that last stream, I was feeling really good, and then it's been a little bit tough, but I just want to say thanks. You've made my day better, and I hope that I can make your day better as well. I'm probably going to be hanging around on Discord a little bit as well throughout the day. Other than that, subscribe for more FPV related content. Be kind to each other, and as always, happy flying. It's almost like a picture you'd see with Charlie facing that way, like it's the art gallery. Dog on canvas. Alright, RS7 driver, I will email you pretty much right now, my friend. Or if you want to, RS7 driver, if you want to... Oh, I should be able to email you right now. I don't know the name of this song. It's from a service that I subscribe for. I will email you RS7 driver. You can also jump in Discord if you want in voice chat if you're free, and I can talk to you in there. All right, laters, legends, and RS7 driver. If you're in Discord, mate, I will catch you in there. Catch you tomorrow, fellas.